week. So that means we are back with a new vlog. Happy Sunday, because that's what it is for me. It's noon. It's a little bit past noon. I have a few errands that I need to run. I am going to do some returns at Amazon, which is the extra faucet that I had purchased. I'm going to also return and see if I can pick up or exchange the footrest that I bought from Target. If you did not watch my Target home haul, you have no idea what I'm talking about, so just go back there to catch yourself up. But instead of keeping this mushroom one, I'm going to switch it to the cubed version, which I think is going to be way more functional with what I have going on down here. And I'm also going to return those kitchen towels that I purchased for the content that I was shooting last week. But I do love this one. This kitchen towel is clutch. Love, love, love. I should have linked it down. I actually see these things selling for like $35, $40 on eBay, Mercari, when it's only $7.99 in store. So yeah, kind of crazy. But I'm going to just get that out the way. On Friday, I was able to pretty much get through with most of the edit for the vlog that I have to put out this week, which is really, really good. And I also just have to probably start editing the video that I'm putting out this week aside from the vlog. So I'm getting a pretty good start as far as productivity goes. I do need to plan out the week. I did a little bit of it, which is good. But that's pretty much what I need to do, on top of also cooking, which I have no idea what I am making. I don't even know where to begin. Actually, I do know where to begin. I think the meats that I have here right now I always have to have meat with my meals. I think I have chicken, so I have to figure out a chicken recipe. And maybe later on, I'll be able to update you guys on what it is that I'm cooking. But for right now, I am eating the peach flavored Noosa yogurt, which is really, really good. I was hoping that I had some granola to add to here, but that ran out. So that means I need to add that to the grocery list this week. But that is how this Sunday is going so far. No one's home. I'm just heading out to run these errands, get back home, and chop chop. Catch y'all later.
Made it to Target. I was on a mission to find this footrest. Lucky enough, I found it as soon as I walked into the aisle. It was the last one left, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I also found this decorative box that I loved that reminded me of Louis Vuitton. However, it was broken, so sadly I had to leave it behind.
All right, so I am back from all the errands that I needed to run. Just wanted to show you the Target footrest really quickly, because I haven't even tried it yet, but let's just see how it looks for the first time. Hold on. So this is it right here. It is definitely taller than the other one that I had here, but the color is a little lighter, which I do like. There was a teeny tiny hole right here, which I got 10% off for. Not mad at that. I just sprayed it with this Clorox fabric sanitizer that I got at the beginning of the pandemic. I just stocked up on these from Walmart. So anytime I buy something new, especially this was sitting out, I actually think I might even just buy one online so that I know I get one that just wasn't sitting around, because I do feel like it's a little dirty. There's a side of it. I don't know if you can catch that on camera, but it looks a little dirty down here. But let me show you guys what it looks like, and I hope I like it. All right, this is what it looks like. Now, it is much taller than the last footrest, which is a bit of an issue because these seats are obviously down low this way. Putting my foot up on it, I just tried it. It's uncomfortable because of my belly. The other one was way more comfortable and at a better height. So now I don't know what to do, because this I would not keep out. I would just pull it out when anybody wants to put their foot on something. But the mushroom one is not as easy to store as this, because this is obviously a cubed shape, so I could just tuck it in anywhere. That mushroom top makes it a little bit harder to be able to just tuck in someplace where it would be inconspicuous. So I think I have to just let this one go. I think I have to let the idea of both of them go. It's either that or I buy the mushroom one back. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know what you think, because now I'm just completely stumped. And it is a beautiful Sherpa like material, just like the last one was. This is just a tad bit lighter in color. The other one has more of a beigey yellowish tone. That beige tone is much darker on that. So looks like I'm back at square one. I don't know. I'll put up a picture of what I think I need to just have here and call it a day, because it doesn't look like these are gonna work out. All right, off to go figure out what I'm making for dinner. All right, so that is the situation with the footrest. Moving on to dinner, still have no idea what I'm gonna make, and I think I just came to the realization that I need to go make a run to Trader Joe's, which I have not gone to in a really good while, and just buy the frozen dinners that they have and make that, because it is 6 o'clock right now. And typically when I start cooking around this time, I don't finish until really late, like 9 o'clock, because I do a pretty extensive meal on Sundays and I don't have the bandwidth for that, nor the time, because I just don't want to get caught cooking late anymore. That was something I was like, we're done doing that like the last couple of weeks. Last week I did a good job. I ended at a decent time, but I think not the week before, but 2 weeks ago, I did not do a good job. I was just here way too late. So I'm just eating my fruit and we're gonna go to Trader Joe's. My little snack. I also made a pit stop. I'm still gonna eat that. The day just flew by because I also made a stop at my parents' house, because whenever I go in that area, I can't not see my parents. So that was that. And whenever I go to my parents as well, my mom feeds me, she does all that. So I did have like a tuna sandwich at my mom's house because she hadn't cooked. She usually makes a pretty massive meal on Sundays too, and she hadn't started that yet. So I couldn't get the Sunday dinner, but I got tuna. And then I got to just say my hello for the week, and I will see them next weekend, which is Mother's Day. All right, so time to go to Trader Joe's, I guess. Alrighty, so I got my Trader Joe's here. Let me show you what I got real quick. This is so delicious. It has peanuts in it. It's kind of like it's a Kung Pao chicken. So it's just a mix with this really good ginger sauce. So you can eat that with this rice here. And you guys, these take like 20 minutes to cook. I'm gonna time myself so that you guys can see. So this is the vegetable rice. I also have the chicken, the chicken fried rice in the freezer, but I got vegetables since we're gonna have the chicken on the side. The other thing that I got that is so delicious is this apple blossom. Now, this is something I used to get at Stop and Shop. I'll put up a picture of what it looks like. All of a sudden, one year, I never saw it in Stop and Shop again. I went to different locations to try to see if I could find it. Never found it. All of a sudden, I think I saw Melanie Fiona post that she got this from Trader Joe's. I'm like, this was my treat that I used to get from Stop and Shop. So let me go check it out, because it looked exactly like it, and it's called the same exact thing, apple blossoms. Had it the last time I went to Trader Joe's, and it is in fact exactly what I used to get. So I don't know if Trader Joe's bought this out and now Stop and Shop no longer carries it because Trader Joe's now has, I have no idea. But it's no longer at Stop and Shop, but this is it, and it's so good with some vanilla ice cream, and you better bet that this is what I'm gonna have for my dessert after dinner. I don't always have dessert after dinner, but when this is in the house, I absolutely do. So let us get started. I'll put the time up when I actually start cooking to see how long it takes me to make this meal. And this is something that's so perfect for the middle of the week when you're rushing and you can't figure out what to make, or you're stuck on what to do for dinner because maybe something ran out. I don't know. This just comes in handy. I recommend it to everyone. And I know there's like this whole list online that says all the best Trader Joe's frozen dinners. And what I also like about this is that it's a healthier version of having your typical Asian food. This doesn't have MSG or any of that good stuff in it. It's Chinese, but a little healthier, if you will. So let me get started. Wait, before I do that, look what I get to finally use. It is my Chrissy Teigen wok that is so beautiful. I think I shared it probably 2 months ago when I bought it, because I think that's when I got it. And this is the lid here. I'm so excited to be able to use this today. I'm such a sucker for beautiful cookware. I mean, ugh.
Time to get started. I am getting this heat going so we can get the pan nice and warm. While I wait for that to simmer, I'm gonna go ahead and take everything out of the bag so it could be prepped and ready to go. You have the sauce there, then the cut up veggies and the peanuts. As you can see, everything is already prepped, so there's really no fuss with it. The pan is nice and warm, so I'm going ahead and getting started with the rice first. I like to do that so I can get it out the way since it's the quickest to get cooked down. Once I'm done with that, I go ahead and I start with the meat. I cook the meat down really thoroughly before I start to add the veggies so that they do not get soggy, and then I go ahead and add the peanuts and the sauce, and that's when everything is pretty much done. The meal is all done. It's 8:11 and it was less than an hour. Look at the final product. So delicious.
All right, so that was it. I am done with dinner. That was less than an hour. It wasn't 20 minutes. Only because I was doing a lot of stuff in between, and I also upped the serving. So I didn't just do 1 bag. I did 3 bags of the rice and 2 bags of the chicken. But I just showed you guys what it looks like. It's piping hot. Still done a little later than I wanted to be done in terms of my plan for the rest of the night. I need to do my weekly planning because I did not get that started yet. Because I ran out to do those errands earlier and stopped at my parents and all that. So now it's time for me to get going. I do already have a video that I need to edit for one of my formal videos, which is good. So that's a little bit of a head start. And the video that I need to put out tomorrow is pretty much like 95% done. I just need to do a few voiceovers and stuff like that. So that's what I'll be doing for the rest of the night. With that said, I will see you guys tomorrow for the first Monday of May. Can you believe it's May? Oh my gosh, it's May. Whoa, that just hit me. All right, this is to a wonderful, prosperous, productive May. Hello, y'all. It is Wednesday. I did not come on yesterday or the day before because there was really nothing interesting going on. I was just editing and doing some stuff to post, and that was pretty much it. So it was just me and my PJs basically. However, today is a fine day for a few reasons. Number one, something came in that I didn't tell you guys I ordered that I finally got my hands on. Gonna show you that. Then the side tables that I ordered, which was supposed to, it was showing that it was coming the Saturday of the week that I ordered it, but then it ended up saying it was gonna come all the way in June, and it showed up today. So that's good. So now I'm gonna have side tables. And lastly, the closet is looking so good. We are getting closer and closer every single day because this guy has been relentless in just making sure he comes every day to complete it. And I'm so excited. So I will show you guys that last. And I'm also operating on a full belly, just came from my prenatal appointment. And then I also have my smoothie, which is one of my favorite things. This is like a love language to me, to be able to have my food, make my smoothie, nothing else that I need. I'm content. Let me show you guys what I got, because it's been a long time coming. All right, we are going to open this together. Can you guys guess what this is? It's something I've been waiting for a very, very long time. Oh my gosh. Can you tell from the sound, from anything? You guys, I found cabinet pulls for the kitchen. I finally found cabinet pulls that's gonna work with the holes that are already existing. Now, if you know my dilemma, it is that. I will pull it out for you. This is what I have on my cabinets right now. And this measures 2.5 inches. However, 2.5 inches is not standard. Therefore, it is impossible to find, and even more impossible to find in a beautiful brassy color. Now, I was about to actually do a DIY while pregnant and all, and fill in all the holes and change them to the 3 inches. I was literally about to just do it myself, buy all the gadgets on Amazon, and be a DIY chick. Then last minute, I was like, let me just try one more time. Look through these, and I was just like, oh, these look nice, yada, yada, yada. And as I'm reading the reviews, I find out that it's adjustable. I don't think I paid attention to it in the title. I don't even know if it says it in the title, but these are adjustable. So let me pull out the other one. It does not matter what size hole I have. It's going to fit because it's going to adjust to whatever holes are already existing. Listen, if you have this issue at home, I'm linking them. That was the one thing that I was trying to do. It was actually the first thing I was trying to do when we moved in here. I'm missing 2 right here because I lost one in trying to do the match. And then this is the other one that I never put on because I was just like, over it, right? Surprisingly, it's the last thing pretty much because I've done the faucets, I've done the lights. Our backsplash is actually in the process of getting changed, but I found them. So now there's not much left to do. I'm actually gonna put them on and you guys could see what it looks like when I put them on. I can't even believe I found them. I'm still in shock because I cannot believe I found them. So I got this size. Let me show you guys the other one that I got. I was like exposing myself there. Is this it? The other thing that I had wished when we first moved in is that the longer cabinets or drawers had longer pulls. The builder just made everything one size. So like even the longer drawers have this 2.5 inch. And now the same brand also has the pulls that are adjustable but longer. Boom. And this is, I don't know if I said it already, but this is a champagne bronze color. Couldn't be more happy. So I'm gonna put these on the bigger ones and these are gonna go on the smaller drawers and just the cabinets in general. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, so I just did one, but I actually wanted to try the bigger one on the longer cabinet that I have here. But thank God my original pulls came with these longer screws, because this is the screw that it comes with and it is way too short, because I have this double thickness here. The screw has to get through not only this layer, but also this layer. So this short one was not going to reach the pull, which would be on this side. Let's see how this looks. I'm curious to see. I'll show you the other one in a second. Here is what the big one looks like. I actually think I have to move it over slightly to the left, because you see it looks a little shorter than this side. But I was just trying to see if the 2.5 inch holes would look good with the longer bar. Let me know what you guys think, because the other ones are going to be the same size as this bottom one. I just wanted the top drawer to have a bigger one. Let me know if you guys think I should just maybe change the holes on these bigger ones so this could have more space and be a little bit more open. But then I don't have to, because it's adjustable. Let me know what you think. Keep it or adjust the holes for just the bigger pulls so that it doesn't look, I feel like it looks a little awkward with them close in like that. I feel like if they were a little wider out, it would just make a little bit more sense. You let me know. I'm actually gonna show you the other one that I put in, and maybe that'll give you a better idea. Okay, so this is the smaller one I put in, and you see how it just suits the size of the pull, this width here. It's closer to the end of the actual pull. So that's what I'm thinking about for the other side that I just showed you. Let me know what you think, just curious. Oh, and this is actually supposed to be a big one. Darn, I didn't even realize I made that mistake. This is supposed to be a bigger pull. That one's supposed to be down there, so I have to do this one over. And obviously I cannot use a screwdriver. I need to pretty much use a drill. I just wanted to see what it looks like, and then we'll go around and finish the rest. But this is an exciting update. I'll show you guys when they're all done. Amazon did not have enough of those in stock in order for me to change all of them. There's most of them here, so I'm gonna fill in whatever I can, maybe the most obvious ones, like depending on how it looks when someone walks in this direction towards the kitchen, then I'll just look out for the others. It comes 5 in a pack, and I think I need 2 more packs, so I'm not really missing that many. All right, now I'm gonna show you the side tables and then up to the closet, because the contractor just left and he just worked his behind off. He was like saying he felt like he was in pain from something, so he finished up a little earlier, and it's not even a little earlier. It's a little bit after 6, so he intended on staying here longer, and he's been here since like 8 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully he'll still be here tomorrow. I'm sure he will. He's such a hard worker, but we'll go up there afterwards because I'm excited to see. And the little bit that I saw earlier just had me so excited. All right, let me chop. Boy, do these things have some weight to them, y'all. I was struggling to get these things out the box on my own, but I am very pleased. These look gorgeous. It was the perfect thing to add right here. I just am so elated that it worked out so perfectly. Sometimes you think of these things and you're like, oh, you don't know if it's gonna work, but these ones I had confidence in, because it's like, how can you even go wrong? How can you go wrong? It's a great neutral color, and just the uniqueness of them being that one table is higher than the other, and you're not just having one side table here and you have one for this chair, one for whoever's sitting in this chair. Love it. My living room is now starting to take shape to the mood board that I had created.
because now I have that olive tree next to the mirror, and we moved the antique mirror over there. Very, very pleased with these, you guys. These look amazing. So if you are thinking about them, definitely do that. I was so sure about these that I bought them open box. And when you buy open box, you cannot return. So here they are, and I have zero regrets. Let's go to the closet. And now for the moment of truth. Let's see what we got going on in here. Whew. All right. So the floors are all laid down. There's actually one more set that needs to be done, which is that it needs to be sanded by a separate floor guy, the same floor guy that did this portion of my floors, so that they could look the same. So that actually has to get done. So everything is gonna come out, and on Friday he's gonna come. But right now, look what we got! A closet is starting to take shape. Let me give you guys the rundown. And I am also going to put up a photo of the sketch so that you guys are up to par. This middle portion right here is IKEA. It was the tall 93 height one that has been cut in half. So one side has been placed here, one side has been placed over there. So just for folks who are thinking about doing IKEA and just trying to make things fit in weird spaces, know that you can cut it down. I'm gonna show you one little thing that they changed since the pandemic, because everybody's getting cheap with it. So the pack system used to all have the particle board inside. So now there's only the very corners that have them. Why, this is a better view. So you see how this corner has it? And then it's almost hollow inside. This is like cardboard. Don't know what that is. But because I have a very skilled carpenter working in here, he was able to cut it to perfection. So you really gotta cut it perfectly in order to keep it intact and so it doesn't fall apart on you. Because that was the one thing the person in IKEA was trying to say to me, but I was like, no, we'll be just fine. And I do feel like I'll be just fine. So we also figured out how many drawers I'll need. I don't know if you could see the pencil marks over there, but 5 drawers are going to be able to fit in here. We tested out one. I'm only going to use one glass one up top here, and then the rest will be filled in. I was actually thinking about doing some trays, some pull-out trays in here, but I'm not sure. That's to be determined. Now this right here, the carpenter did himself with this melamine board that he bought from Home Depot. So these 2 sides over here are customed. And then he's also gonna make sure that he makes that the same as the IKEA one. And there's just gonna be a bar in there so I could hang clothes. This middle portion is just for drawers and things like that. And this kind of gives you an idea. A countertop will be up here. And then over there, he already started building out what's going to be over there, which are 2 partitions so that I can have 2 rods. This is probably where I'll insert that photo so you guys can have a better idea. Let me squeeze myself in here. I am trying to squeeze with this belly. Okay. Gosh, look at these floors, you guys. So beautiful. I didn't even give it the moment it deserved. He's not securing everything just yet. He's gonna pull all this out. He's just doing the measurements. He has not secured anything to the wall so that he could pull all this back out for the floor guy to do. But this is what this side is gonna look like. So there'll be a bar right there, and in there, there'll be some shelves tucked away so that I could kind of like get into that area. And then this just starts off what that's gonna be. I don't know how he's gonna work that out, but I guess he'll figure it out. Then the other side is gonna be identical to what is going on over here.
And he already figured what he's doing here. There's gonna be 2 pack systems side by side. I think I already went over this stuff with you guys, but it's starting to take shape now, so I'm going over it once again. This was probably the part that I was most nervous about, and it ended up being perfect. I wasn't sure if the packs was cut in half, if it would still be able to be proportionate. What he actually did is he took 1/2 inch off of each top so that the countertop could fit on top of it, as you can see there. And that also allowed it to be symmetrical so that both sides are the same. That is where we are with the closet. I'm so excited. Ah, my gosh. What a labor of love. Hello again, it is Thursday. I have done quite a bit for the day, but the contractor cleared out the closet and put a bunch of stuff right out in this hallway area to prepare for the floors getting sanded and refinished tomorrow. So I figured I'd show you guys the completely empty room with the floors done, because you guys didn't really get a chance to see that yesterday. The room was kind of full, so let me do that now. Alrighty, so this is when you come in. Look at these floors. They are so beautiful. This is actually my first time seeing it completely done like this, because it's never been empty since it's been done. He did a border. I think I told you guys this was gonna happen. So that border right there is so that all the cabinets and the pack systems from IKEA and all that look framed. So once everything is completely installed, it's just gonna look like there's a border around everything. And that's where the little desk will be, kind of like the vanity area. We ran out of wood, so this is just some plywood that he filled in, which is fine because this is all gonna be covered with cabinets anyway. So I almost made it. There's also like a piece right here, but you can hardly tell. So tomorrow I'll check back in again because the floors will be in the process of getting refinished and everything. Again, it's going to look like that. The same person who did that is gonna come in and do these, so they're gonna look perfect. Oh, and you can see the outlets here that he perfectly outlined that the electrician had already put in. So that is gonna be ready to go. And so is that one. So everything is taking shape really, really perfectly. And then these are all the cabinets out here that he brought out. That'll be going back in. I am actually headed out to pick up another one of these IKEA PAX frames from an FB marketplace person, because it's been sold out in IKEA for months. And if I want this completed, I need to get it. This is a 14-inch deep, and I also needed that 19-inch wide to be 14-inch deep, but it's not, it's 22. But since the contractor can cut it down, he told me to go ahead and just get it from Facebook Marketplace, because when you cut down the 22-inch deep down to a 14, it still cuts down to exactly this, and you still have the same row of holes. So I won't be missing out on anything. It's just gonna be like it came that way. So it's gonna work out just fine. There was a missing piece that they said they would let me know about. I picked it up earlier with my dad. So it's been a really crazy busy day. And now I'm gonna go pick up the pieces that were missing so we could just get going with this. So once I get that piece, that means we are completely all set as far as me buying the IKEA frames. Once they're installed, then we'll get into, okay, what do I need as far as drawers and shelves? Mostly shelves, because from what he cut down, each side needs 5 drawers. So I have 4 drawers right now, but they're all with the clear glass. I don't want them all with the clear glass. So I'm gonna exchange 2, and then I need to buy 6 more so that I could have 10 in total. And that's it. So that's really all I've got today. I am going to get Chick-fil-A, I think. Chick-fil-A is probably like the only fast food that I will agree to have. I'm definitely not McDonald's or Burger King. Not my thing at all, but it's like Chick-fil-A I don't consider Chick-fil-A fast food. I don't know why. And plus it's something that I was completely obsessed with when I was in college because it was only in Virginia. I went to Hampton, by the way, and it was in the student center at school. So we killed Chick-fil-A. And when they came to Boston, I lost my mind. I didn't know what to do with myself. So yeah, Chick-fil-A is not considered fast food to me. I kind of like negate that fact in my mind just so I can continue to enjoy it. But we don't have it all the time. Namaya did want me to make some salad, but I gotta be honest with myself. I can't make like the chicken and stuff like that. And I'm so proud of her for requesting a salad. And I did tell her I'd make a salad. So now I have to ask her if she doesn't mind having Chick-fil-A because mom is tapped out. She cooks for us a lot. So, you know, when she makes a request, I want to come through for her. But I also have to be real about what my capabilities are and what I'm able to stretch myself to. And today I'm capped out. So I will check in again tomorrow as soon as the floor guy gets here so you guys can see that process. I am getting the Chick-fil-A. Namaya was more than happy to get it. So I actually made her day by saying that I was getting some Chick-fil-A. So she's really happy and everyone's happy. Yes. Yep. Thank you. Whoa. Thanks. Have a good one. You as well. I'm gonna eat my fries because I can't wait. I'm hungry. It's like 7 p.m. right now, so it's definitely dinner time. And that is all. So tomorrow's a new day. Hello, just got through with my workout. Yes, I have my bonnet on because I cannot have my hair all over the place. And I am too proud to show up for y'all like this because it's not all about the Instagram highlight reel. So this is what you're gonna get. Today I have quite a bit to do. I just showed you guys the floors that were getting done. The guys are actually done doing the first 2 coats. So I'll probably shoot back up there in a little bit to show you guys that. I have a dental appointment at 2 o'clock, and I also have a few errands to run, like going to the post office. And I also need to go to the Container Store to figure out the baby's closet because I don't want to leave it as is. I'll also go up and show you guys that, even though the room is a disaster from all the boxes I brought down from the 3rd floor construction, but these stuff have to get done. So I'm gonna end up going to the Container Store, which is not that close. So I'll probably do some H&M returns, and what else? Because I got a few things from there that are really nice. I'm still debating if I should add them in a trend video, a spring trend video, or if I should just show you guys in a vlog. But that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'll like kill 2 birds with one stone, get those returns out the door. It is 12 right now, so I need to clean my room because, believe it or not, I never ended up getting to it. When I left off with you guys the last vlog, that is what I was supposed to do, but it never ended up happening, again, because my energy. Everything depends on my energy these days. I do the very best that I can. So that's why I'm not even doing my 3 videos a week, because yesterday should have been a recording day, could not record. So, and I feel a little bit of cramping, so I have to just pause whenever I feel that I need to pause. But I'm doing my best. So that is what we have going on today. Let me go ahead and get started, and I will catch you guys throughout the day.
Since I was up here, I figured I'd show you guys the floors. Ooh. I don't think I can walk in, but they are all stained and they look gorgeous. They look just like what my floors looked like when I first moved into my house and had the floors done. This side is just plywood and the cabinets are gonna be over on that, so that's why that's like that, but this is everything that we'll be showing and it looks great. Oh my gosh, cannot wait. This is just 2 coats. I think they're coming back tomorrow to do 1 more coat. All right, now down to the baby's room to show you guys about the closet. So we're in the baby's room and this is going to be their closet. This one rack is absolutely not going to cut it. I asked Jaleesa Vaughn what she used for her new baby coming, and she told me the Container Store, so that's where I got the idea from. I'll try to see if I could insert something because I don't think she has like a full-blown picture of the closet, but I want to add another shelf up here. I don't know if I'm gonna take this whole shelf out, but then Jaleesa has like 1 bar up here where it's all hanging, and then down here it's like half, drawers down the middle, half. So she puts shoes, and all that. So I just have to figure out how I want to configure it, but I know for a fact I do want it to be all hanging up this way. And I also want to add an extra shelf so that that could be storage for like diapers, wipes, all that good stuff. I really want the majority of the baby's things to be in here because I'm only gonna have 1 dresser in this room. Plus, I really want to try to be as minimal as possible because babies grow out of things and yada, yada, yada. So I have to take the measurement of the width and also the height of the closet and see what they say at the Container Store. Just got to the Container Store and I'm hoping we can finalize this process for the baby so we can move on to other things. The closet section was one of the first sections that I saw when I walked in, so I went right ahead to try to see if I could find what I was looking for. An in-house designer did help me narrow down that I was looking for the alpha system based on the photo that I showed her. Once we were able to get down to that specific, we were able to sit down and start to design the actual closet based off of the measurements that I took back at home. The designer was extremely helpful and she literally did everything from top to bottom and gave me a few suggestions, which was really helpful. So this is something that I would recommend if you're looking for anything like this at home. Once we got down to everything, this is what the finalized closet will look like. Once I got through there, I went to H&M so I could complete a return, but I also wanted to see if I could find something for myself and Amaya for the shower. Although I already had my dress, I knew I wanted to have a blazer over my shoulder just in case the temperatures dropped. I wanted a more white color and this was not really going to work because it was on the beigey side. I also saw a few things that were on my favorites, but they didn't have them in my size, so I just went ahead and left those behind. Gonna go ahead and end the vlog here, and I will catch you guys next week.